Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game! When we last left off, we met Frogfucius the Frog Sage, who gave us some exposition about Smithy trying to take over the world. We also learned that Mallow is not a frog, which is totally shocking. Like, who would have seen that coming? Also, on the bright side, we got ourselves a new weapon for Mallow, the Froggy Stick. We got that as a reward for bringing Frogfucius a cricket pie. Not only that, but bringing him the cricket pie is actually kind of required for game progression. Not right now, but eventually we would have had reason to come back here, and he won't help us again unless we brought him the cricket pie. Now then, I want to talk about Frogfucius' name change and why I think it is awful. So, to my understanding, Frog Sage is a direct translation of the original Japanese game, which, okay, sometimes keeping the direct translation is important, but not all the time. There's plenty of instances where it's better to spruce up the localization. For example, look at Bowser's dialogue early in the game. It's a chain reaction! I did some research, and that is not what he says in Japan. In actuality, his Japanese dialogue actually translates to "Don't let go." But the localization team kept "It's a chain reaction" because it's such a good line. Bad, but good. Now, back to the name changes. Let's look at another character whose name was changed. Mac. His name in the Super Nintendo game was a reference to a song called Mac the Knife, which was clever. But now he's been renamed to Clay Morton. Is that because his Japanese name is Clay Morton? Nope. His Japanese name, roughly translated, is Blade Soul. But the localization team decided that Clay Morton was a better name. It's a portmanteau of Claymore, which is a type of sword, and the name Morton. Now, why the localization team didn't stick with Mac, I don't know. But I'm glad they still came up with a clever name. Which is why it's a shame that Frogfucius did not receive the same care. In fact, they did worse than change his name. They made him nameless. Frog Sage is not a name. It is a title. He is now a nameless Frog Sage. And yet he's one of the most important characters in the game. That is why I take issue with this. Wireland is commenting on another dialogue localization thing. During that same Bowser fight, Peach says, "fight," when it would have made more sense to say, "hold on." I mean, sometimes localization ain't great, but other times it's like, yeah, he deserves a name. Wireland is wondering if I could think of a new personalized name for him. I don't know, let me think here. He is a Frog Sage. If they wanted to roll with him, the idea of him being a sage, maybe like, nope, I got nothing. Which is what they gave him. Maddie says, localization is incredibly underappreciated these days. There's a whole thing of folks who want to do away with localization as a whole. Yeah, some people put too much importance in direct translations, but it doesn't always work. Welcome to the Frog Coin Emporium. You're a first timer, aren't you? Listen up. The green coins you find periodically are frog coins. Accumulate them and you can buy items at Tadpole Pond. Oh, there's some name changes going on here. Party Bracer and Party Energizer. The Bracer and Energizer were a thing, but the party versions had different names. Offhand, I can't remember what they were originally. I didn't really use them that much. But, I'm fine with these name changes. Clarifies that these are the party versions of the Bracer and Energizer. Thinking more about a different name for Frogfucius. How about Sage Fry? Because some people eat fried frog legs, so Sage Fry. Could also be like a reference to Friar Tuck from Robin Hood. Royal Land suggests Crookwise? Not bad. Welcome to the Juice Bar. Are you a card member? Eden Tudovsky has a membership here. Sorry, you're limited to this menu if you don't have a current membership card. Tadpola Cola. Oh, what was this called originally? When it comes to items names, I don't remember the original localization as well, but I love this renaming here. That is a good name. Guaranteed it wasn't called that in Japan. Oh, that's right. Maddie reminded me it was originally called the Froggy Drink. I kind of like Tadpola more. Royal Land suggests having the Mario Wiki page open by the side. You know, that's not a bad idea. In fact, let me look up these names real quick. Mario Wiki, Party Bracer. It was originally called this was originally called the Crystalline. And Party Energizer was originally called the Power Blast. I mean, having different names is interesting, but for clarification's sake, it's definitely better to have them with these names here. I've got this dream of becoming a composer. I want to be as famous as Tudovsky. My favorite song is Frogfucius' Suite number 18. I refuse to just call him Frog Sage. So la mi re do re do re. Tudovsky's fond of it too. Hint hint. So that tadpole gives the specific notes of the song that was up here. Sounds, laughter, mirth, revelry, donuts, reading, dolphins, relax. I'm fine with the tadpole spelling this out. For the first song, it's kind of important to kind of spell it out. You can get more complicated as the song levels go up. As for what the song actually is for, let's get to that. Also, hello, Gold Glee. Welcome to the stream. You are not bobbing your head. You need to be bobbing your head. Also, it is a lot easier to tell that you have curly hair, as opposed to jazz hands. I am the composer Todovsky. I am trying to create my next masterpiece, but I've got composer's block. You want a music lesson from moi? Sure, why not? Let's start by reading notes. See the 5 lines? Between the second and third lines from the top lies do. Keep going up from do, and the notes are re and mi. Go down from do, and you'll get ti, la, so, and fa. I read the timing wrong. You're on your way to composing. Also, I noticed that while the tadpole was making its sound, it was actually opening its mouth to make the sound. Alright, let me see if I can do this in HD. Didn't open its mouth that time. I noticed that you have a little bit more of a wait before the tadpole starts moving. I'm kind of glad for that change. It makes it easier to time. There we go. That's it! This is the melody I've been looking for. Thank you for the inspiration. Please take this as a token of my gratitude. Got the alto card. If I ever need help with my compositions again, I'll look for you here. Until then, adieu! His composing animation is different. A lot more motion to it. Mario Land noticed that Mario was turning to look at the tadpole and is wondering if that was a detail in the original. I think it was, but I can't say for certain. Can't wait to graduate from music school and start composing. So now we should be able to get a different item here. May I help you? Ah, an auto code holder. What would you like? Frog leg cola. Okay, first things first. What was that originally called? Elixir. A much more Final Fantasy name. But also a misnomer, considering elixirs in Final Fantasy did a lot more than just recover 80 HP. In fact, I'm pretty sure elixirs were a full recovery, both HP and MP. So, the name change is probably a good thing. Although, Frog Leg Cola? If I was a frog, that name would make me uncomfortable. $42 coins. I couldn't tell you if the prices are the same, and I don't care enough to look up the prices. I would assume they are, though. Do I necessarily need this? No. Do I want to buy any of these? These cost frog coins, which are hard to come by. I wonder if frog coins will be easier to come by in the remake. Regardless, not necessary. Alright, let's look at the journal to get some updates on things. Balloon of the Sores. Balloon was pretty scary, but Mario and I beat it together. Then the water washed us away, and we fell down the falls to Midas River. The good news is we're almost home at Tadpole Pond. And now we're leaving home. Thus, day of departure. I'm adventuring with Mario to find out about the stars that fell around the world. Also, where are my real parents? I hope Princess Peach is okay, wherever she landed. Next stop, Rosetown. And we also have some new entries in the monster list. Booze, 43 HP. They scream to try to debilitate their enemies with fear, but they end up startling themselves too. Do they really? I don't think so. I think that's just flavor text. Their hearts are secretly always pounding. I was not aware Booze had hearts. What? Hold on a sec. Now that I have this wiki open, I'm gonna double check what its original name was. Pandorite. I definitely think What is a better name. Anxious about what might be in the box? You should be. It's a what? They're usually watching you. Oh, you know what? Pun not intended. Looking at animations would allow us to see what's inside the box if we kill it before we get to see. Glad we didn't get hit by that attack. It hurts. Oh wow, you had a bunch of different attacks. I'm kind of glad that we get to see them all through this. I mean, we don't know what the animations are for, but can kind of get an idea. Oh! Wario Land points out that Pandorite is a reference to Pandora's box. Now I'm undecided. Which is a better name? And also, why change the name? Balloon. 500 HP. On occasion, you may see someone pronounce it Belome, but the proper way is Belome. Belam? Take care to pronounce that O correctly. It's kind of hard to do when I don't know what the symbols indicate. Oh, I just noticed there's check marks next to these. The check marks are probably to show that we've got their thoughts. I mean, yeah, I did notice that the symbol above the O was different each time, but I don't know what the sound difference is between the line and the tilde. Alright, time to move on. It's amazing how long it takes for the world map to load. You wouldn't think it'd be all that complicated. I guess because there's going to be different set pieces. Alright, Roseway. And I want to try something while we're here. I'm going to fight all of the starfish. For a reason after I will explain after I look at this. The yellow tiles automatically carry you when you hop on them. You can't jump off a tile when it's blue. That was retranslated, and I'm glad because the original translation was confusing. So, there is a glitch in the original game where if you defeat all of the star slaps after you come across them, the last one will never pop out of the water. It'll stay hidden under the water and you'll never be able to fight it. And I'm kind of... Oh, that's right, we got a new weapon. I'm kind of curious whether that glitch was fixed. I would assume so. Also, going forward, I'm going to try to pay closer attention to weaknesses, just in case they're important. I mean, probably not for this thing, because we don't have any Ice Sphere, Poison Sleep, or Mute attacks. I'm very surprised it's weak against poison. You would think it would be immune. They call me Arachne because I lack knees. Ha! Oh, you kick us. Huh. I could have sworn this thing was weak against fire. Well, still gonna do good damage. You're strong. Nice to see Mallow causing good damage now. Didn't block that. Yeah, Warrior makes a good point. The glitch was probably fixed since this was built from the ground up. I'll save that mushroom for the moment. There you are, dropping underwater. That is the starfish I was talking about. And that fish is about to dive back underwater. We'll come back for it. I don't know if I commented on this in the original playthrough, but I think it's clever that item boxes in this RPG are treasure chests. Like a cross between Mario item boxes and RPG treasure chests. Alright, in the original game, it was possible to jump onto these things without triggering the fight against the Shy Guy. But is that still possible? Probably not. Seems like their hitboxes are bigger. Besides that, you slip off the edge of those blocks. Spread damage. Hold still, okay? I have a choice? The mushroom that I passed up is a full heal. Not an inventory mushroom. Okay, next question is, can I desync these platforms? Because that was a potential issue in the original game. Yeah, it looks like you can desync these. Although they are not as fast as they are in the original game, so you have to put more effort into desyncing them before they become too distinct. Oh, I definitely want to try to get that guy. And Thunderbolt. That would be Mute, which I am immune to thanks to an accessory. Or at least Mario is. Oh, level up! Oh, I forgot about this spell. Move. Special. I think this treasure box was repositioned. I think in the original game it was slightly off at an angle instead of directly above the platform. Okay, do I wanna... Yeah. I bet these coins are easier to hit now. In the original, you basically had to be hitting them from below because they were like solid. Otherwise you would pass through them. I just remembered that I saved that mushroom from before and I could have used that to heal my MP. Alright, what's on your mind? Oh, they're weak to fire, huh? Wish people would stop confusing me with my cousin. Who's your cousin? Ixion says, Starman. You know what? I'll go ahead and continue saving that mushroom. It'll be there whenever I make the return trip through this map. And these things. Don't run. Good, you didn't run. They give a lot of money, and I also want their thoughts. Must not run away. Wow, you didn't run. I'm gonna get all coins. That's a nice amount of coins. And level up for Mallow. Okay, got a good buff. I'm gonna say attack. If I kill that Lakitu's entire stock of Shy Guys, I get a free heal. I'm just gonna ignore it. I don't feel like battling all four of them. Okay. Are you gonna wake up? Oh, wait. I missed one. Well, either way, they're both awake, so... Cool. In that case, I don't think I'll even bother fighting both of them. now that I know that they're both awake. Meanwhile, Snapdragon. That is literally what it is. A Snapdragon. Weak against fire? Makes sense. I've seen a lot in this life. I kind of like that a perfect strike causes damage to nearby enemies. Gives me a hit start against them. And thus, KO'd. Still going for that mushroom. Oh right, I needed to switch to a different platform. Well, in that case... free heal? I'm glad that you can make these platforms move faster by jumping back on them instead of just waiting. Okay, this treasure chest has another free heal. And you have a substantially more time to grab the coins before the Shy Guy reacts. I just noticed that when both of those thieves run away, the battle doesn't automatically go back to... how to word this? It doesn't automatically go back to the map screen like it does in the original. You still have to press a button like you would if you gained experience. I'm glad that you can actually hear the sound of the Shy Guy being dizzy while you're grabbing coins. Because in the original game, it could only have so many sounds going on at the same time, and so the coin sound would override the dizzy sound. Oh hey, you're not running. In that case, gauge move. Alright, something new, please! What's that? Well, I'm glad it also gives an attack buff because my FP was full. Don't run away. Oh good, you KO'd it. And poison. Alright, I'm going to try this. Oh my gosh, it actually tells me how many hits it's doing. I am so glad for that. But I'm betting the timing is just as difficult as it is in the original game. And unfortunately, this time, I can't use save states. Hello Cindy, welcome to the stream. I'm trying to decide whether it's even worth grabbing the mushroom. Because this is the end of the dungeon. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that and just fight one of these Shy Guys on the way out. Just so that it's actually worth using the mushroom. You can see Mario's shadow! Not that that helps. Maybe a little. And for the fun of it. Alright, moving on. They are animated. Mario grabbing Mallow is slightly less animated. The same action, but less rubbery. I think also Mario kind of leapt in surprise as he spotted these characters standing here. Yeah, grabbing Mallow was a little bit more like, whoa, hold on, come back, rather than, hey, hold on a sec. Alright, people, form ranks. Jagger, head of the Shield Warriors. We're actually acknowledging that that's Jagger. He was not named in this scene. Oh, Kamek? Is the one Kamek? No, Wizakoopa. Master of the Hooded Sorcerers. Well, still named. To be fair, Kamek's probably an old man by now. And last but not least, Goomhild, Grandam of the Groundling Goombas? Huh. Will this be the Goomba that we'll eventually talk to later on in the game? Either way, cool that they're actually named, and yet Frogfucius isn't. What the heck? Maddie says... Dane, I mean, the... Day. Grand Day. Okay. Also, yeah, Goomhilda. Pronunciations. They're apparently a theme today. This is our finest moment. Bowser's minions are invincible. We shall be victorious. Bowser's minions, huh? Not the Koopa Troop? I kinda like Koopa Troop better. The bridge is down, but we'll find a way to get back in. Move out on the Duddle. Bowser and his minions must be on their way to Bowser's Keep. Are you going to do the hand motion? Yep, the hand motion is better timed in this game. Come on, Rosetown is just up ahead. Mallow did the hand motion too early in the original. Oh yeah, good point. This is not the way to Bowser's Castle. Maybe Bowser's actually afraid, but he's tricking everyone to thinking that they're charging forward instead of the wrong way. Or Bowser's an idiot. Okay, here we are at Rosetown. And there we go again. Oh yeah, good point, Maddie. The bridge is out. See, arrows come flying down, or flying out from the forest, and when you're hit, you can't move. See, look! I can't move a muscle! Now I know how a scarecrow feels. Hey, so do I! Since the day a shooting star fell into the forest, arrows have been showering our town. You didn't start walking away. I can't move! Yeah, you're right, Wireland. They are, shaking a little, though. They didn't even do that in the original. Oh, wow. It is a lot more obvious that we're at the edge of the forest now. Also, I just love the gloomy atmosphere of towns under siege now. No longer just a cloudy day, but, as I said before, kind of haunting. I wonder if it's still possible to get hit by an arrow. I can't move! I tell ya, it's scary out here, but someone's got to pump the water. I'm worried about my grandson. He went out to play, but didn't come back when he should have. We're told not to go outside because it's too dangerous. Grandpa's pumping some water for us. I wish we could help too. Has anybody else ever noticed how the Toad and the Toad soldiers in the Mushroom Kingdom are the same size as kids? And yeah, the Toads here have bullseye hats. Very appropriate. Where did you come from? Do you have a pumping animation? No, you actually have less animation than the original game. I want to go someplace fun. Standing around here is so boring. You know, it probably does suck being paralyzed like this. Like, worse than being turned to stone. I mean, hypothetically, when you're turned to stone, you might still be conscious. But here, you're still organic. And unable to do anything. Like, eat. Oh, this is not good. Now I can't go to the forest to chop up any wood. There's actually a path here now, indicating that there will be a path eventually. I wonder what point specifically the path there opens up. Good point, Wireland. Wireland says that they're still able to talk, and if they can open their mouths, I imagine they can be fed. Hello, Mario. It's so nice of you to drop by the shop. What can I do for you? Buy that. Yes, equip it. Buy that. Yes, equip it. And sell the old gear. It's not instantaneous whenever I press the button to buy and sell. Mario! Good to have a customer at last. What do you need? Do I want some of these? Honestly, it wouldn't hurt. Because inventory limits aren't a big deal in this version, so I'm not suddenly using up 5 spaces of inventory. Can I just say, by the way, I like that you can actually see their faces in this game. I mean, you could in the original too, but only their eyes. But they're a lot cuter now that you can also see their mouths. Oh, Wario Land says excess items are sent to the storage box. Oh, that is awesome. I did notice that I was still gaining mushrooms as items, prizes from battle, even though I had a lot of them. So I guess they're being sent home. Oh, that is awesome. My husband still hasn't come back. I wonder what's keeping him. I do kind of wonder where her husband actually is, because it's not this guy out here. Wario says, no, I don't think you were at max yet, because the game displays a tutorial when it happens. There's a stairway that leads to my house, but my son's been playing with the controls again. Mario, only you could jump up there. Please, help me get back up to my house. I'm trying to decide whether I want to steal his treasure. What's taking Daddy so long? Do you think he's still looking for the treasure? I noticed these buttons are a little smaller than in the original game. I can't. I know something different happens if I grab these, but I can't. Thanks a million, Mario. Say, were my treasures okay? I can at least play a prank on you. You're kidding! They're just fine. Oh well, since we didn't get hit by any arrows, I'll tell you a secret. Enter the forest. When you hit an area with 4 paths, go left, left, straight, right, in that order. Still the same instructions as the original. I don't really know if there's a way to better explain the instructions. You'll surely find something nice. Less emphasis on the word nice this time. Button? Yeah, I jumped on it. I do it all the time. It really winds my dad up. Found me, huh? What are you doing walking around here, though? You must be pretty bored. Okay, it is time. I'm making like Todovsky and orchestrating this song. Oh, this is so good. Oh, and we're getting ready to hear some even better music. Oh, they even got tubas in this. Mario, help! The legs move, the limbs move. They're not made out of plastic. Wahaha! Hey Mario, I'll be taking care of Princess Peach now. That is such a nice touch. They didn't have to do it, but they did. Boing boing. Super jump attack. Gwaha! You think you can hurt me with your childish pranks? Appropriate, considering we just played a childish prank on some other guy. Attention, Peach! You're coming with me. Zip your lip. Help! Help! Somebody, please help me. Help! Oh my gosh! It's... Mom! Mom, look, we have a guest! Yes, dear, I hear you. Hello there. Why, aren't you Mario? For real? You didn't turn the doll around to compare, though. Well, you have the hat and the fucking stash. Are you really Mario? You betcha. How do I know it's you? You might just be pulling my leg. Well, he is a prankster. Show me. Prove it. Yeah, okay, I'll jump. All right. Hey, Mario, wanna play with me? I'm playing Save the World. Now, Gaz, Mario might be a little tired, dear. Aw, come on, Mom. You never play with me. It's no fun playing alone. Oh, dear. Mario, I hate to ask, but could you play with Gaz for a little while? Yes! Late reaction. Mario just bought the farm, so, you can be Bowser. I'll be Geno, okay? Ready? Let's play from where I last left off. Ooh, scary. But just watch me. Better watch out, Bowser, because Geno's gonna blow you away. Take this. Your turn, Bowser. You did not turn around to say this. Ow. Oh no, if he keeps this up, I'm finished. Alright, you asked for it. The super duper custom patented one and only shooting star shot. I was not expecting that to be different. That was, well, first off, it wasn't an actual rocket arm. That's a little bit more dangerous than pop balls, but, this was funnier. Oops. I think I missed. Gonna do the mosaic effect? Oh dear, oh my. Mario, are you alright? Nope, a different effect. Holy heck. that scene was so much better than the original. Okay, first off, I forgot that character introductions were being cinematic in this version, so that was cool. And as Matty points out, this is such a good translation of the intent, showing Geno's still not used to having, well, a body. Agreed. He just kind of randomly ran into the stairs in the original, and it wasn't clear what he was doing. In fact, I'm not even sure that I was sure what was going on. I mean, I kind of figured maybe he stumbled, but it's definitely a lot more obvious in this version. Okay, so Wildlands suggests that this is a good time to go on an episode break, so let's go on a break. We will be right back. And when we come back, oh boy, it's about to get better. Wait, where is it? Where is it? Where is the timer? I forgot to open the timer up again. There it is. Be right back.